Let's have some fun. Welcome and good afternoon. My name is Shane, and we're going to have some fun listening to some great music. Today, I'm checking out something that was recommended a little while ago. Really curious to check them out, though. And that is DEA MATRONA. This is a cover of the Beatles song Taxman, performed at the Cavern Pub in Liverpool. Now, the Cavern Pub is opposite the Cavern Club, I believe, but owned by the same. They're both owned by the same people. Cavern Club obviously is the one of the birthplaces, or one of. I mean, they tout themselves as the birthplace of the Beatles. I know the Beatles performed there in their early days. DEA MATRONA is an Irish band, I believe, or they were formed in Belfast. And so this is their take on Taxman. Really curious to check this out for a couple of reasons. One, because it was recommended to me, I think, when I was talking about my love for the Beatles. So Taxman isn't necessarily one of my favorite Beatles songs, but it's a good song. And I'm always curious to check out other cover versions out there. Somebody recommended that this one was pretty good. Have not heard DEA MATRONA before. Hadn't really even heard of them before. This is from a couple years ago. Since this is a live performance, I don't think it'll get blocked. Probably not. If for some reason it does, you'll see video blocked covering it. You'll still be able to listen along with me. But all of the unblocked songs you can find on my Patreon. Along with, if you're a patron, you can get songs before they are on YouTube. And at a certain level, you can get songs that aren't on YouTube at all. And that's fitting because right now I'm doing Beatles albums song by song from start to finish. I just started that a few weeks ago. So if you're interested in the Beatles, you can check that out. And those are exclusive to Patreon. They will not be on YouTube. I may do like summaries on YouTube, but you cannot get Beatles stuff on YouTube. I know I've seen some stuff, seen some reactions of Beatles songs on YouTube, but believe me, I've tried many times and they always get blocked. So rather than go through that struggle, I'm just putting them on my Patreon, and you can catch them there. If you don't want to support the channel on Patreon, you can get some merchandise. Let's have some fun. Shirts are in, as you can see right here, various colors. You can check out on sjor.com. Go check them out if you're interested. If you don't want to support the channel in any of those ways, that's fine too. I appreciate you just stopping by and having a listen to this with me. So let's have a listen. I believe that, by the way, DEA MATRONA, I think, is like two sisters and one of the sisters' friends. I think, from what I read. Harmonizing there. So pretty straight cover. Didn't mix things up, but that's fine. It's hard to make a Beatles song your own. So that was pretty cool. You always wonder about live performances and stuff like this, because it was a live performance, but it wasn't like professionally recorded. I'll have to check them out. I'd like to see like some of their original stuff maybe, and I'd also like to see like some non-live studio stuff that they do. As I said, very true to the original. That song's pretty interesting. Um, it says if 5% appears too small, be thankful I don't take it all. I have read, and this seems outrageous, but from what I've read, it's true, that back in the heyday, the Beatles were paying like 95% tax or something crazy like that. So when they say keep 5%, that sounds like honestly what they were keeping. Tax rates were just outrageous. So that was kind of their response to that, of how outrageous the taxes were. A little bit of interesting tidbit on that song. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you are fans or know more about the group, DEA MATRONA, you'll have to let me know some other stuff I need to check out by them that might be more. This is a cover song, so it's not really. It's hard to get a good sample of what the group is really like. I did it because A, it was recommended, and B, it's the Beatles, and I like to hear different covers of Beatles songs. So, but yeah, I'd like to check out more of them just to hear some of their original stuff. So yeah, leave those comments and let me know. Also, I don't know, let me know what your favorite Beatles song is. Drop that in the comments too. I have my own preferences. And again, even though I'm doing the Patreon exclusive song by song, I will likely put some album summaries maybe over on YouTube that don't include like full songs, maybe just snippets, so that it's more obviously fair use. I still think what I'm doing on Patreon is fair use. Don't get me wrong. Because I'm commenting not just, like for example, I'll either do the Beatles album version, and then I'll do a live version on the same reaction video, or I will do, in the cases where the Beatles, like in the early days, the Beatles actually were doing some covers. So I'll do the original song compared to the Beatles version of the same song. So it's, as I said, I think it's fair use. The YouTube algorithm doesn't care. It just sees Beatles music and is just going to block it. So if I bring it over here, I think I'll have better luck if I'm just using few second snippets maybe, as I'm talking about the album. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, and if I choose to do it that way. In any event, I appreciate you stopping by and watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to click the like button. That lets me know you like this kind of content. Comment down below. Let me know. And consider subscribing to the channel. You'll see a wide range of different music on here. And some you may like, some you may not. But if you stick around, my whole goal is to find some great music and have fun listening to it. So, until next time, have a great evening.